I'm on my way to my doctor's appointment right now. I woke up this morning and had a really terrible bout of acid reflux, to the point that it was so much and I was asleep and I actually aspirated. I've been actually coughing up bile this morning. I had them page the surgeon this morning, and he wanted me to see my primary care doctor, since the surgeon's office is down in, an hour and a half away from here. So I'm almost here, and I'm expecting to at least have vitals taken, maybe a chest x-ray, possibly a round of antibiotics, but I don't know what those antibiotics are going to be because, I can't really take pills right now. So I'm heading in here for that. So I'm leaving the doctor's office now, and he's pretty sure I aspirated. I'm pretty sure I aspirated. He said I'll probably still be coughing up some bile paste for a couple of days. The surgeon had said that usually with natural, even though it's, stomach acid, I didn't eat anything right before I went to bed. I didn't aspirate any actual food. So it's kind of one of those things that, the body should be able to take care of, kind of clearing out my lungs on its own, as long as I'm, up and active and not just laying around and that kind of thing. But my primary care, who I love, oh my God, they were so excited to see me in there because they haven't seen me since October, and of course that was 4 months before surgery. So they were asking lots of questions and stuff. But anyway, he's sending me into Bellingham to get an x-ray, and they usually have x-ray there. They usually have x-ray there on site. It's an old analog film screen x-ray, which I think is hilarious. For those of you who don't know, I am a rad tech myself. So, and the facility that I work at in Bellingham uses all digital. I've been a tech for, 10 years, and I've worked with film screen processing when I was first in x-ray school, and by the time I graduated, all of the facilities, our clinical sites that we went to were digital. So I don't have a lot of experience with film screen. If I got a job somewhere that used film screen, I would just be kind of lost. I would really feel, it's been 12 years since I used that technology. So, I like my digital. Anyway, I digress. So I'm heading into town for an x-ray, chest x-ray. He said he's sure it's normal. He told me he would call me with the results, and I said, you don't have to do that because I'm going to go back and bug whoever's reading. I'm going to go get them to read my x-ray, and one of the few perks of being an x-ray tech. We don't get free x-rays, that's for sure, but we do get we do get to bug the radiologist. But I feel better now that I'm up and about. I still haven't gotten my protein shake down this morning. I'm really irritated, so I'm having to take even smaller sips than normal. It doesn't feel good. I'm not in pain per se, but there's definitely still a bit of a burning sensation. One of my followers on Facebook suggested, who's had this done, said that she had the same issue a few weeks after surgery, and she said to be sure to take my Prilosec at night instead of in the morning like I've been doing. So thank you, I will be doing that, and to also get some Maalox. So I haven't been able to find our thermometer, so I'm going to have to go to Rite Aid, get another thermometer. I'll probably pick up some Maalox because I'm pretty sure I threw ours out right before surgery because it was expired. And by expired, I don't mean like a month or two. I mean it was like from 2009, which is crazy because we moved at the end of 2009. So I don't know why I would have freaking kept that anyway. We cleaned everything out, but anyway. And I will let you guys know about this x-ray. I'm not quite as worried now that I talked to the surgeon this morning. I've actually seen a doctor. I'm not freaking out quite as much, and now that I'm up and moving around, I definitely feel better. It was a very positive doctor's appointment because they asked a lot of questions. One of the nurses, or the nurse that I saw, her husband is diabetic and battling obesity, and he is considering having the surgery, but he watched some information about it and kind of got freaked out. So I really, really hope that he changes his mind, because it really, just 15 days out, it's life-changing. I've realized what a huge amount of food addiction that I have. I don't really have head hunger. Right after surgery, I had a ton of head hunger. Everything I saw on TV, I wanted to eat the freaking TV. And that subsided after a couple of days. But even now, I'm like, oh God, I wish I could just go to Subway and get. I was like, I don't even want the bread. I've never been a big, huge bread fan, but I would just like to go and have like a big salad with chicken on it. I don't know. I'm just cray like that. So that is kind of where we're at. I'm getting off the freeway now. I've just got a couple more turns to make to get to my destination, and then I'll let you know. So I'm not going to film while I'm driving this time. I'm going to head to Walmart next, but it was funny. I went in, and not only am I a rad tech, but I'm also a lead. So one of my employees at the facility that I work at works at another facility also for the outpatients. So she actually took my x-ray. It was kind of funny, like, oh, hey, you're my boss at my other job and you're doing my x-ray. But I want to see if I can get a shot of what's happening in the car next to me here. So I don't know if you can see or not. Yeah, you can't really see. But what is happening in that situation is that there is a giant ass Great Dane. And when I say giant ass Great Dane, I mean huge, with his head out the back, like, cab window of this truck. And then there's also this little, like, yappy chihuahua in there just yapping its head off in the front seat. And that just really cracked me up. So this morning, something very scary happened. I was sleeping soundly when, VSG burps, when suddenly I began choking, couldn't breathe. I had aspirated. I had a big bolus of acid come up, I guess, as a result of acid reflux, which is what that is. And yeah, I aspirated that, so I've been to the doctor this morning, and yeah, it was pretty scary. Got a chest x-ray, everything looked good. It's Friday, so they said just to keep an eye out for fever over the weekend. They didn't prescribe me any antibiotics, so right now I'm just gonna hope that I was able to cough it all out eventually. When I cough now, it still tastes like bile. My throat's still really irritated, and that's been my morning so far. You guys, this is Sunny. She's kind of a baby, so she's allowed to not have manners. That's how we teach our children well. All right, get down. I'm gonna rock. She doesn't like the rocking chair. She was just barking at it. But I got about half my protein shake down this morning in spite of everything that was going on. It was just really irritated to really drink something that thick. Went to Walmart after the chest x-ray, picked up some more yogurt because that seems to be what we're living off of these days, especially David. Came in, cleaned out the fridge. That's pretty much been my day.